A tough game today, a difficult place to come. What's your immediate thoughts?
Very difficult place to come. We knew that before we came here. We knew they would dominate the ball and have a few chances, but I thought we held out quite well, to be honest. And they had a deflected goal, which sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. Maybe close it down quicker, but picking at little stuff there. But I thought we held out quite well in the first half.
And that's the thing, when you are kind of trying to soak up that pressure, it must be difficult from a defensive point of view if you can't kind of alleviate that pressure by making the ball stick at the opposite end.
Yeah, of course. We knew they were going to obviously dominate the ball and they were going to have a lot of it and they were going to put pressure on us as defenders. You just got to hold out, and obviously first 15-20 minutes will be tough. But when we, like say, we're clearing it, and it's hard for the strikers because it could be going anywhere, to be honest, when you're heading it away or kicking it away, and then it keeps coming back. It is difficult, but you just got to deal with it.
To what extent was that the game plan today, though, to let United come onto us and then try and hit on the break?
No, not really. Like, we know that we are a decent counter-attack team. Obviously, Dimmy didn't play today. Obviously his attributes is lightning quick pace and his strength, and so it was a miss today. But no, we didn't say they were going to come on to us and let them come on to us, but we just wanted to keep them out, keep compact, keep solid, and don't let any goals in. But
So Franco likes a bit of a physical challenge, but he's a good player, isn't he?
yeah, he's a very good player. We knew that before the game. Gaff told us all about him. When we played them back at their place, good striker, strong, physical, quite quick, but I thought we dealt with him quite well.
Overall today, is there a little bit of disappointment in terms of the fact that the goals we lost were maybe avoidable in terms of a lucky deflection that ends up in the back of the net, and the second one we just weren't quite close enough maybe?
Yeah, deflection. How many times do you see us get a deflected goal in the back of the net? But the first goal was that, and then the second goal was set piece. It's easily avoidable. That's the most frustrating thing. Obviously we get a goal back, so if you think about it, if we don't let set piece in, could it finish 1-1 and taking a point here? It's not a bad result.
And that's the thing with the late kind of consolation from Aaron Muirhead as well. I mean, had that happened 3, 4, 5 minutes earlier, might have just given United a little scare perhaps.
Yeah, definitely. I think it did give them a scare anyway. I think they were glad to realise there were only 4 minutes left when we did score, because I think when we went down to 10 minutes I thought we were better. I thought we created a few chances and I thought we could have maybe even nicked another one, but yeah, we're disappointed with the result. But
and from a player's perspective, is that the kind of psychological aspect? You go down to 10 men and everybody thinks that they have to try that little bit harder, or was it something else?
I wouldn't say try a little bit harder. Like, it is going to be harder, but then it's more like, what have you got to lose? Like, I don't know if it comes into your head or it's just like the way you act. Like, just think you've got 10 men. I think the last 25 minutes was the best part of the game we played with 10 men. So I thought that we were gutted not to nick a draw, but it's not sneaking in.
Obviously it's a derby game next week. It's one that the fans will be keen to kind of get the points in that one, but from a league perspective at the moment, we're still within touching distance. How important is it that we get to the turn of the year, the creativity issue gets addressed, but we're still in touching distance?
Well, I think if you look 7-8 games ago, we were a good few points off the pack in front of us, and we've clawed points back all the time. We're like just about level with or 1 point off the people above us, and Dunfermline aren't that far away, so beat them next week. What is it, within 3 points? How did they get on today? 7 points, but we keep winning, get to the turn of the year, and hopefully start fresh in the second half of the season and hopefully kick on and catch the rest of the pack in front of us. And
just finally then, on that game next week, so can we, how confident are you that we can take something from that match?
Yeah, very confident. I think we've done it at their place, beaten 1-0. I think we've played the last 6-7 games apart from Stenhouse-Muir. I think we have been a lot better, like a hell of a lot better. The gaffer knows that, and I hope that we can, I think that we will kick on, and hopefully a big game next week, a win at home will be massive for the fans as well.